Hey, how's it going everyone? With the new DreamSnaps update, whether it's update 5.5 or update 6, whatever you want to call it, it is coming out tomorrow, July 19th. And I wanted to go over everything that we know so far, at least all the new items that we're getting and the new features that are being added to update 6, update 5.5, the DreamSnaps update. Now this video is going to be a mixture of the trailer that we saw today that just came out, and also a little bit on the patch notes that we received yesterday. It's going to be a mixture of both so we can take a look at everything that we know so far, but in total it looks like it's about 12 different things that we know at least. So we'll go ahead and get started with the first one, which is pretty obvious, but we are getting Vanellope, as you can see already right there. Vanellope seems like a pretty accurate character to the movie if you haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph, but she seems very happy, very, dancey and all that. So it's going to be nice to have Vanellope in the game. So the second thing I wanted to go over, which is also related to Vanellope, as the first 3 items are that I'm going to be going over, but the second one is, and I think a lot of people are super excited for, is going to be Vanellope's car, as you can see in the key art right over there, and we can actually see it a little bit better maybe in the trailer from today. So if we go up a little bit, skip over to the trailer, and right over there, I think this is a better view, as you can see, and you can see it's very detailed, the chocolate dripping a little bit, of course all the different candies and sweet things that Vanellope loves. So the car, it doesn't look like it's going to be drivable at all. You won't be able to drive it, but it will be a nice little furniture piece that you can keep in your valley. Now the third thing is going to be, of course, because whenever you bring a new character into the valley, you get their house as well. Vanellope will also come with the house, and we have a nicer view right over here in the trailer, as you can see, and I will push play, a little slow motion. We don't see too much yet, but I think this is all we need to know. It's you can kind of see the height, right? It's a decently tall house. It's gonna be full of the candies and all of that stuff, chocolate, volcano style cone there. It looks very delicious. I kind of want some ice cream right now, but no, it's really cool looking house. Might not kind of fit the theme for everybody's valley, but hopefully we can kind of fit it somewhere, right? It's definitely still a cool looking house. Now the fourth thing I want to go over is going to be in the DreamSnaps item right over here. If we go a little bit further, right there, you can see we get like a DreamSnaps trophy, and it's quite tall. As you can see, it's taller than us. It's a little bit taller than us. And so I'm not too sure how we get this DreamSnaps trophy. We'll have to wait and see once we get to play through the DreamSnaps new feature that's being added. Maybe just for participating for one time we all get this trophy, or maybe you have to win, like be the first place person in the photo for a week and you get the trophy. We'll have to wait and see, but it's definitely a really cool looking trophy, as you can see right over here. Now the next few items are going to be additions to the premium shop for this summer. And so, it's going to be related to moonstones, which hopefully the prices aren't higher. I'm hoping that the prices stay the same, or if anything, if it lowers, that'll be even more amazing. But let's hope that the prices stay the same for these items that are coming up. The 5th item is going to be the Summer Merlin Dream Style that you see right over here. It looks like he's ready for the summertime, has the, shorts going on, the casual shoes and his shirt. So looks like it's a pretty good, if you're into the dream styles, it's gonna be a nice addition, especially if you like Merlin over here. The 6th item might also be related to the premium shop, or hopefully it's a clothing piece that we can get for free or in Scrooge's shop, but we'll have to wait and see. It's gonna be this scuba diving clothing that you see over here, scuba diving set. It's kind of cool because you can see the bubbles coming out. I'm not too sure where it's coming out of. Like, oh, right over here, maybe the top left. I think that's where these little bubbles are coming out of. All right, because since this is the oxygen tank, and I don't know, somehow the bubbles are coming out of somewhere. But if that feature's on there, that's pretty cool. And then you also have the whole full-on suit, along with the goggles that we have right over there. And also we have a different color other than this white with the red. We have a yellow with the red as well. And I don't think I see the bubbles coming out of this one, so I'm kind of curious where these bubbles are coming from this character versus this character that doesn't have the bubbles on. So that's going to be kind of interesting to see how that feature gets added. But yeah, the scuba diving clothing is another item that looks like it's going to be added in this update. The 7th thing I want to go over is the new crocodile fruit skin, right? This is probably most likely going to be in the premium shop, and you can see it's like one of the crocodile characters that we have, and it has like a watermelon type of look to it and has fruits on it. So it looks nice. If you're into it, you can get it. If you're not, no worries, you don't have to. Now this next item I feel like a lot of us might be getting, because whenever we get new houses we definitely want. So this is the 8th item I want to go over. This is a really cool looking beach house, right? So you have your nice looking canopy roof over here, what's made out of straw or whatever. When you go to Hawaii, or well, even in Hawaii you don't see that, but I don't know where you see it. Usually you see it in cartoons, but you have that kind of roof style for beaches. You have surfboards on the outside. You have like a little deck, right, with the staircase here and tiki torches. They all look really, really cool. You have a little balcony, and overall the house looks really cool, this beach house. And I'm most likely gonna get it, and I feel like a lot of people will. It seems like the houses they do a really good job with, and I feel like we'll be getting that. But this one really looks cool to put in our beaches. Now the last 4 things I'm going to go over are actually features being added to the game, or just improvements being made versus a new item being added to the game, right? So the 9th thing I want to go over was actually written here in the patch notes. It's going to be, I think, a really cool improvement. As you can see here, keep up with Vanellope with more efficient hovering. The energy drain when hovering has been reduced by 80%, giving you more bang for your energy buck. So I think a lot of people didn't like to use the hovering as much. I didn't like using it too often either, just because it drained so quickly, and then you would have to go and eat another food item or whatever to be able to restore it back. So I think we're going to notice quite a bit of a difference, right? It's almost double, so there will be a decent amount of difference in terms of how much of the energy will be drained per second. And so maybe we can take a look at the difference later, but I think we'll definitely notice it. So the 10th thing I want to go over here is going to be related to our Nintendo Switch people that play the Disney Dreamlight Valley game in the Nintendo Switch. I know a lot of people have issues playing on the Switch. I have as well when I was playing it. Now I just play on the PC, but the Switch definitely has its issues, and they're trying to make improvements every single update, and hopefully at some point it'll be good enough to be able to play, right? Not as much glitches or issues. And so just reading through these, you can see they're trying to make improvements. What they're doing is the video capture feature built into the Switch hardware has been disabled, helping reduce the frequency of crash rates. The dev team is continuing to closely monitor this topic as they consider further changes to improve performance. Please note, video capture via capture card and screenshot capture on Switch are unaffected and will continue to function as expected. And then general stability has been improved on the Switch. We continue to explore further means of optimization for future updates. 11th thing I want to go over is right over here, is another improvement for I feel like everybody. The inventory of Scrooge McDuck's store has received a slight rebalance to reduce the chance of duplicates appearing. This is a small preliminary tweak as we investigate this topic further and look into changes that could be made for future updates. And so I think a lot of us start getting basically duplicates of all like the Mickeys, or I should say Minnie's picture frame that we always see at Scrooge McDuck's store. And so hopefully we won't be seeing that as often, and we'll be getting some newer items that we haven't been seeing in the game yet. The 12th and last thing I wanted to go over, to go a little bit more detail into DreamSnaps, right? Because this is called the DreamSnaps update. So DreamSnaps is going to be the feature of this update. And there's a lot of things going on with DreamSnaps. The main idea is to basically every week there's going to be like a prompt or a theme. You're going to have to submit a photo related to it. Once you submit it, you can vote. Once you vote, at the end of the week, you can get prizes, right? And if you want to know more details about DreamSnaps, because I did create an entire video on just everything that we know so far about DreamSnaps, go ahead and watch this video right over here. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video as we went through everything that we know so far for this update. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the update tomorrow, and we'll be making more videos about it later on, and take care.